It was kind of an 8th grade class. The girls loved getting their hair done. The Grinch was crazy, caused all kinds of havoc and chaos. But this year was an incredibly enjoyable year to watch it unfold, because this year, this team that comes up relentlessly every day, they give up their recess. Every day, if they need to miss a gym or if they need to come up and work on something, take an iPad home. Nolan, raise your hand. He's part of a new program that we just started here at Brigantine, where Brigantine BCC goes out on assignment, and they get to go out and go to real places and learn real life lessons. Clyde and Marty are waiting for approval to be working with the state troopers, and I would love if they could get on a boat with the Coast Guard, but a lot of red tape there. But it's evolved into something that just every day fills my heart, and I'm very lucky to be part of it. This year's Grinch, I don't believe there's accidents in this life. I believe all things happen for a reason. We just so happen to have a very fortunate opportunity of a person that recently got the rift and is laid off temporarily, hopefully, but he's working in our school as a substitute, and he was able to sit down with our writing team, and I'm going to introduce the teams in a few minutes. He was a kind of like an assistant screenwriter for The Simpsons for a few seasons, and he's very modest. He's very, he's going to be here on Thursday and Friday because we begin filming. In past years, we tried to do it all in one day, and there were some days where he had to go, shoot in the bathroom outside with when they were just building that big home. But this year we're really learning all the ins and outs and how it's supposed to really happen, because I didn't go to school for this, but I'm learning as I go. But this year we started our first meeting with talking about, light went off, let me talk about this, that real quick, that synopsis that we put together. Hold on, sorry. Oh, do you want it? Yes. That very first, yes. So we introduced our meeting at the very first meeting with all the kids. And this year's Grinch, they're going to find a community. And this morning we had a staff meeting, and our school is going to be breaking up. We're going to be learning about having a community, and all the kids are going to be sorted and finding their niche. But this year's Grinch is going to be finding his community, and that's hence the reason all these crazy colors. We're asking kids to wear yellow or orange or turquoise. But he's going to be running for mayor in 4 pillars of a community. First one's going to be uplifting, kindness, unity, and success. This comes from a Ron Clark Academy. Some of our teachers have visited, and now we are adopting this, and we're changing it a little bit. And our Grinch is going to be the one that comes out, and he's going to find his community, shifting from chaos into calm as his heart begins to soften. And I've been doing that since day one. I don't think Mr. Robbins I was always about making him a nice guy. I personally was never a Grinch person. I'm always happy and loving and sweet, so I literally never watched The Grinch until a couple years ago when my students were like, you got to be Martha May. I'm like, who's Martha May? I have no clue. So I actually had to do my research to find out that now I am also casted in this wonderful production. So along the way, he's going to discover that true leadership comes from finding and embracing the community he once pushed away. So with that being said, I would like to introduce a couple of the people all of the kids that have worked very hard. We would like to talk about the team, writing team. Writing team, stand up real quick, because this is what it's all about, writing it. Because I know that is a lot of time, a lot of work. Avery and Lorelei, along with Braden and Mr. Matt, who came in on one day last week, they sat down, they didn't take a lunch break. I told them, there's always not time to have food when you're in showbiz. Last year, a lot of my kids were like at Wawa, or no, I think they came and had pizza. And I'm like, where is but I said, it's okay, but they worked relentlessly. So thank you to my writing team. This year we added a marketing team. And let's stand up, marketing team. We have Marty, we have Evan, and they're going to talk a little bit about what they've done. But this year, we're hoping to have an ad in the newspaper. We're hoping to maybe even have an article, who knows. But good job, because they worked very hard as the marketing team. Thank you. You guys can sit down. Next up, we're going to talk about our camera operators. Henry has been operating the camera since the very beginning, because who is allowed to drive in the back of a woke or a very nice car and film her dad with a mask on his head? We had Henry in the back seat filming, so he's been part of the film crew since day one. Along with this year, we have Nolan. Nolan has been working really hard with Miss Kelly and Brigantine Living and learning about the ins and outs of real camera work, not me trying to pretend I know what I'm doing. Finally, not finally, we still have two more groups. We have the audio tech. Audio tech, that sounds really big time. We got Bryce Malloy over there, and Braden is also going to be part of the audio tech that's going to make sure those mics are working, because we've had years that didn't happen for us, and a little stressful there too. Along with, we're going to have the entire 8th grade crew this year editing the program when it's all said and done. Hence the reason we started a little bit earlier this year. It takes time. It takes a lot of hours, as Miss Kelly knows, and Brigantine Living, and anyone that's ever worked with editing, it takes hours and hours and hours. So we are going to start editing next week, and they're going to be doing all the work, my 8th grade team. My go-tos back there, Natalie over here. All of you are going to be up here every day editing next week. And finally, we have our, what do we call them, the Brigantine Bros? The Brigantine Bros are going to be our music and sound design. Clyde, Arlo, Trey, Sebastian, Sawyer. These boys already started learning about how to find music that is not going to be copyrighted and hopefully not get knocked off of YouTube, because as our 5th year, last year I found our video got knocked off, and I don't know if it's copyright or sound, but we're learning as we go, and they started researching the music that is going to be in the background. So with no further ado, I am going to introduce the Wasi. He's going to come up and talk a little bit about the writing team, and our mentor, Mr. Matt, who was able to meet with us today. He cannot, unfortunately, but Wasi's going to talk about that.
Wasi talking in this one?
Sorry.
Hello, I'm Wasi. I'm part of the acting part for the show, for Grinch Grand Finale. Speaking of, it's about how, of course, he has to find his community. He's been all around doing so much. Now he's gonna go to, run for mayor. And using the 4 community pillars, he has with kindness, unity, success, and uplifting. He's gonna. Along the way, he finally realizes what true leadership is. It's embracing the community that he once pushed away because his heart was small. Now his heart's big, and now it needs to soften as he finally embraces that community. Of course, our writing crew, as Ms. Crimley said, is Avery, Braden, and Lorelai. Of course, we have Mr. Matt, who brings to the table writing experience straight from LA. For 3 seasons, he was an assistant for the writing team of The Simpsons. Thank you.
Thank you, Wasi.
Marty, Brian.
All right, next
Marty.
up,
I'll just give it to you.
Marty. Marty is going to come and talk a little bit about the marketing team and what they've done. Just a short little synopsis of how hard they've been working and the time it takes. Go ahead, Marty.
Hi, my name is Marty Stanzak, and I'm the representative for the marketing team. I'm going to be reading our press release. This is our movie poster for it. Of course, the Grinch. And then
Now go back real quick. I'm sorry, I'm bad at that. But talk about this. This is where it's interesting. This is a turquoise heart, as we all can see. Do you want to share? Are we allowed to, or is that going to ruin the plot?
We can, because Marty, what are we going to ask the crowd, right?
NDA non-disclosure.
Oh.
So whatever you hear in here, please do not say outside of here.
Right? And why is that, Marty?
Because we don't want it to spoil the ending. We want it to be a big surprise. There's a boom, because there is, can I say it? There might be an explosion.
Happening.
And then, of course, the turquoise heart, because our colors for, uplifting kindness.
That was success, and we might
Success.
be ending with success. All right, very good.
Next, I have a press release. This year's Grinch was produced by student writers, camera operators, audio techs, editors, actors, music sound designers, and marketing team. The student-led team are excited to be working on the final production of the BCS adaptation of The Grinch. The writers were mentored by Matt Kantz. Matt Kantz brings to the table the writer's room experience straight from LA. For 3 seasons, Matt was an assistant to the writing team for The Simpsons. The Grinch production is teaching the scholars how important it is to work as a team. Make sure you like and subscribe to their YouTube channel. Search YouTube for Brigantine Community School or scan the QR code that was on the poster. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you, Marty. Awesome job. Here. Pass this on to our last person. This is our sound crew. Clyde is brave enough to come up and talk about the sound crew and what they've been doing behind the scenes. Behind the scenes is where it's all at. It's hard enough getting in front of the camera and being actors and actresses, which we all are going to be doing this year. We all have lines to memorize, even me. But yes, tell us about what we're going to do with our sound this year.
So, hi, my name is Clyde. I'm the representative of the music sound design crew. Our job is to go and select the music that is seen in the actual film. We have selected this song as the main song for this film.
Sometimes it's wonky. Did we test it ahead of time?
We did.
Oh,
It's not playing.
down here? Where's Nick when we need him? It happened this the other day, the one day.
Sound went out. All right, let's just try and refresh.
When we did our first meeting, the sound was acting a little wonky. But it was really cool because yesterday, Sawyer was in one of my flex groups, and he chose all kinds of songs. We starred them off, and these songs will not be they're from YouTube, so it's all good. And they voted, so we all were able to be part of the big vote of what song is going to be the main theme song of the Grinch this year. So it's not going to be the traditional Grinch song you hear in past years. Hip Hop Christmas is the name of the tune. I wonder why they chose that. There it is. And what they've learned throughout this, which is pretty cool, is the way these songs transition. They might start a certain way, and then we tell the kids, wait, because you don't know what it's going to do. And so they do. They've learned to listen to music. We even were talking about possibly creating their own music through the use of GarageBand, and that's why we just brought out an editing computer in the back, because the kids are Sebastian, this was your idea, making music, and I thought that was fantastic. So if there's time, we're going to try to make our own music, and I think that will be a really cool experience.
We picked that song because, as you can hear, it still has a little bit of Christmas into it, but it's more happy vibes and like joyful, not as like down low as you think the Grinch would be. Yeah, thank you for coming.
Thank you so much. And this year, unlike last year's where we're making this a big deal. We're going to have a big, huge showing on December 23rd. The plan is December 23rd around 12:30. The big we're going to debut in our school auditorium. You're all welcome to come. That's going to be the movie premiere. And by the way, hopefully all my actors and actresses we can get our hair done that day. I would love to have curtain call after we show the big Grinch on that day to the whole school. You guys come out from behind the curtain and take a final bow. Would you be okay for that? All of the team, everybody in front of the entire school? I see that, yes. But yes, these guys have worked really hard. And it's been really, for me, it's been such a rewarding experience because not only have they learned the ins and outs of the movie industry, some of our, I call them my go-tos, my 8th graders, Swasi plans on studying musical theater in high school, correct? Am I wrong? Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, you're eating. And Avery also plans on going into film writing. Am I correct? So for this, it was really so rewarding, even more rewarding, because these are things that they're going to learn and take with them. And I'm really excited, and I'm glad you're here and part of all of this with us. And this year, like I said, the finale will be hopefully one that we'll all remember forever. Notice I'm looking over there. But I said, now once the Grinch finds his community, he can resurface all year long. And we could do other fun shenanigans. But, and we also, these kids really do want to produce another movie though next year. They really do. So thank you all very much. I hope you got some cookies. My kids are going to break up. We're going to actually start working on, we're going to do some table reads because they have to rehearse their lines. You're more than welcome to stay and watch them in action.
We need Mr. Todd up here. We need Mr. Fuller, and Mr. Roberts. So we can review with the grown-ups really quick too.
Are we going to do, okay, are we going to do one big table read together?
Yeah, we have to review like when we're showing up.
Okay, perfect, perfect. All right. So, all right, table read, Mrs. Grimley, Christina, Grinch, and Gavin.
Do you want them to big review with them before we do?
Sure.
So that
Right.
Mr. Fuller, come on up. You kids can't eat one.
Because I can email Lisa for Bailey.
Oh yes, yes. Because Maria wasn't here. I was going to see. Yes, I will give you that. Yeah, yeah. Was yours. I don't know if you need it. All right. So. All right. What's that? Yeah. Whatever you want. Help yourself. All right. We're doing a big, quick film read. All right, we're going to start with scene 3.
So we can probably do you want to start with the first scene and we'll just go through the times?
Do you want me to read it, start it out?
We probably don't need to send that to the.
Okay. We can shut off the camera, Evan.